Good morning. It's 5:15 in the morning. I'm at Edinburgh Airport. It's the 23rd of June, no, 24th of June 2016. I've only had an hour's sleep since yesterday, so feeling a bit weary at the moment, but I'm just about waiting to go to the departure gate for my flight to Krakow. So, hello everybody, and welcome to another vlog. Well, it's a little later in the day. What is it now? It's 12:35 Central European Time. I am in Krakow. Managed to get to the hotel through public transport. Arrived from the plane. No, the flight was 6 o'clock this morning from Edinburgh. We arrived about 8:30 British time, so an hour later, 9:30 here. And then we decided to go to... Ooh, no, that's not going to work. And then we decided that we'll get the train into the centre and then a tram. So it took us a good hour or so to get down there. So we're in the hotel room, checked in. I've had a change. So I'm no longer in the stuff I was now. I'm in shorts for the first time in years. But yes, this is the hotel room, as you can see. A little bit messy, but then again, I've been done with a few bits and pieces. Got my sun cream on the bed there, as you can see. But yes, astoundingly cheap. I think today is going to be marred a little bit with what happened last night in the UK. It's still pretty raw. Not best pleased with it. But hey, another 2 years a European citizen of the EU, and then we're out. We'll see what negotiations we do. But I'm now more concerned about what happens when I get back. This vlog may be the start of a different way of doing things. Anyway, apart from that, just taking a rest for about an hour, and then we'll be off to do a bit of exploring. Now, I'm here with my mum, my dad and my sister. It's a family break, my mum's 60th year. So we did a trip to Brussels yesterday for my dad's 60th, so this is my mum's 60th. Hopefully we enjoy the trip. We're here till Tuesday night and then we fly back out to Edinburgh. So we've got virtually 5 days here. How long I'll last tonight, I don't know. I've only had an hour and a half sleep last night, but I have noticed one thing for the nights that are a little bit quieter. There's a bar downstairs in the hotel, and the drink is pretty decent, price-wise. So we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, I'm going to sign off with this just now, and I hopefully will catch you later on in the day. So, I think it's time to go to bed. You saw I did a quick tour, a few shots of different places around Krakow. We're going to have a proper look tomorrow with a walking tour. Hopefully that'll be quite fun, we'll see. So yeah, I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning, so it's been a mixed day of fortunes for me. Not been knackered from walking, but I've also not been the best of spirits. I think you can understand that after the result that happened last night. I think you can get an idea that what camp I was in, a bit gutted. One thing that has surprised me today is the cheapness of everything. I mean, I've budgeted myself to spend, you know, that's about what, something like £40-50 a day or something like that, and I've not even spent that today. And I've, you know, had quite a good few rounds of drink. I've had a meal that would cost normally about 40-50 quid in Western Europe and the UK, and I've all done it for under 40 quid. Poland is unbelievably cheap, but it's amazing. It's a great city. I'm loving it so far. You can see from some of the shots how beautiful some places are, and I hope to explore that a bit more tomorrow by going on the walking tour of Krakow. One thing I would say, it's probably just going to be me yabbering on a bit. I don't think you'll get much of the family in there. They've made it clear they don't really want to be on camera, which I can understand. So it'll just be me yabbering, so I'll probably separate from a couple of times just to talk in the middle of things and do stuff, but expect more tomorrow. Anyway, I will speak to you again tomorrow. Good night.
Witam. I zapraszam do dobrego dnia mojego blogerza Krakow Posze. Ko będzie witam dzisiaj. If you didn't get that, hello and welcome to day 2 of my vlog from Krakow, Poland. What will I see today?
Polish king called young Olga, and that king was really keen on money, and once he decided to make some quick money, he went with. So when the king was back in Krakow, he was very scared of the retaliation act with the Ottomans that might have followed, so he decided to found the BUGGY from the north. You may have noticed that every full hour there is a trumpeter from the high tower. He opens his window and he's standing like he's playing his bugle, and then suddenly and abruptly he stops in the middle. I will check how much time we have left. Oh no, like 47 minutes. You will not lose a chance to listen to him once again. And why? So why does the trumpeter his anthem abruptly in the middle? There's a legend that tells us that in the 13th century, during one of the invasion of the Tatars and Mongols, there was only one person who managed to see Tatars coming here to this city, and he was a trumpeter from the highest tower. He took his trumpet and started playing the anthem to wake up the city for the danger. But one of the Tatars' archers, he took his bow, he took his arrow, and managed to hit with his arrow the trumpeter just into the sword. You know, when the trumpeter was playing the anthem, so the trumpeter would stop in the middle. Would not be able to finish his anthem, and of course to make a spectacular stories, that guy would go from the highest tower on the pavement, where probably another brother was already laid. Well, it is a legend, made up, it was made up only in the beginning of the 20th century. It's all here. In the 14th century, the Polish king, Casimir the Great, the only one who was using the nickname the Great, he decided to put a roof over here. So from the 14th century it was a fancy Gothic close home, and it could stand like this for centuries. But it did not, of course. In the 1555 there was a big, great fire in Krakow, so most of the buildings here remain were demolished. And this building was also destroyed. But fortunately for Krakow, the 16th century was a golden age, so kings had money and they wanted to restore it.
So another day in Krakow is over. Quite an interesting day. Not really anything to camera, apart from one little element, which you'll see in a minute. I feel there's an odd opportunity to do so, to be fair. Did a walking tour around the old town of Krakow, finishing up at the castle. A place I do want to go, if I can, Wawel Castle. But we did go in the castle and look at the buildings, and on the outside. I want to go on the inside and see what's inside if I can. Whether I'll be able to film in there is a different matter. It seems they have a bit of a policy of no cameras in certain places, which is going to be interesting. Apart from that, on the wall, on the way up, they've got names in stone bricks they've left of people who made donations to help restore the castle in the 1920s, 30s, because the castle was in major disrepair until then, apparently. Also, of course, Krakow is the birthplace, or where John Paul II, the Pope, presided. He was Bishop of Krakow before he became the Holy Father. And yeah, it was just a bit of a wander really today around Krakow. We're planning to go to the salt mines tomorrow, which are on the outskirts of Krakow, and that could be an interesting little piece tomorrow. Yeah, and we went for a drink or two later on, but before we did that we went to a Polish restaurant and we decided to get a buffet. The buffet was 200 zloty for the four of us, but the size of the plate, there was 3 different types of pork. You had chicken there, different types. You had, oh my word, you had dumplings of various forms. You had what was it? You had a cucumber salad, and there was beetroot there as well, and oh, it was a feast, and even by my standards it's a lot, so it was quite an interesting feast there. And then the evening we went over to try and have a drink after having a wee nap, because it's been really warm the past couple of days. It's been 32, 33 degrees, and obviously it's humid as anything, so we've been struggling to walk about as much as we normally would do. We're supposed to do about 25,000 steps. We've only done on average about 16 the past couple of nights, past couple of days. Yesterday was a long day as well, on the basis that I've been up since 2 in the morning, didn't get to sleep till about 11 at night. So it's been a good 16, 17 hours, more like a 20-hour day really. So today was a bit more manageable. Up at a normal-ish time. It's actually 10 past midnight now, so it's actually into day 3. But yeah, no, we finished today with trying to find a drink outside of the hotel. We had drinks in the hotel yesterday, but decided to have a drink outside the hotel. We found somewhere. Before we found it, there was a bar around the corner, but by the riverside they had a gallery, people gathering around. We went to the riverside and took a couple of shots, photographs there, and then by the riverside we saw there's a crowd gathering further down by the castle. We're going, what's that all about? So we went around, walking around trying to find somewhere to drink. We found a hippie bar, but we thought no, maybe not. So we found something more casual by the castle. And there was fireworks, and lots of fireworks. The firework display was 20 minutes. I managed to get most of it on camera. Missed the first couple of minutes of it, and the camera that I'm filming on now has got a limit of about 10 minutes on it. So it will, it's not the whole thing. We wanted to go to the Jewish Quarter today, but the heat was too much and decided against it. So we might go at a later date. And yeah, no, it was amazing, the amount of fireworks there. There's one more thing I did today, and that's go to the Ryak Underground Museum, which is underneath the main square in Krakow. And basically it's a archaeological digs they did, and they've managed to preserve it by making it a museum. And it's quite fascinating seeing that, and all the way they're digging it and everything. Can't really film, they don't allow filming in there, so you can't really get any pictures of it apart from what you see in the brochures. But Ryek Underground Museum, I'll leave a caption below of what that is, so you can always go and have a look yourself. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed now. As I say, it's 10 past midnight, it's time to go to bed. Salt mines in the morning, and I hope to see you then.
Morning everybody, day 3, Sunday the 23rd of June. Today might be an interesting day, we'll see. I'm going to the Wawel salt mine, Weilicka salt mine. I can't say Polish, it's terrible, it's difficult to pronounce stuff, it really is. So we're going there today, so let's see how we go. But I'm a little tired today. I think the past couple of days are catching up with me. Not sore when it comes to the leg department, because by this time in Brussels, last year when I was out and about in Brussels, I was starting to struggle. But today, I'm alright. I'm okay, still with us. Still out and about, so we'll see how it works today. But this mine, it's got lots of tunnels, lots of levels. It's going to be quite fun to see. Well, so much for going to the salt mine on Sunday. Had to plan that and book it in, which we did. Booked it in for the, just clean my glasses. Booked it in for the Monday, and it was booked in for a 9 o'clock start. But we decided to enjoy ourselves. Well, I definitely decided to enjoy myself a bit too much. So I was actually hungover on the Monday, so I didn't do it. I didn't go. What we ended up going to do on the Sunday was go to Schindler's factory. Oskar Schindler, well known for having this list of saving Jews. We went to the factory that he owned and Jews worked at, and he is the one that is famous for this list, Schindler's List. And it was an interesting exhibition, but it was more about the start of the about the history of Krakow and what was happening there with the ghettos and the Jewish persecution and everything else. Now we decided to walk over to there. Didn't realise how far it was. Freaking 28-degree heat, and we're walking, a good mile and a half. Kind of knackered by the time we got there. So we took a wee electric buggy back. And then we had a few jars. I had a few more. Woke up yesterday morning, as I say, not exactly the best condition in the world. So day 4, yeah. So day 4 was kind of a slight damp swing for me. The rest went to the salt mines. It's beautiful the way they carved everything out, the salt and everything. There's all these models, and it's a really beautiful place. Something I'll need to go to myself if I ever come back to Krakow, which I think I might do. I might come back to Poland. Certainly been a great experience in that respect. And then the afternoon went on a little buggy. That time I was awake and well again. So went on an electric buggy, did a tour around the Jewish ghetto and Jewish quarter, and then over to and then around the old town and back in again. So that was fun. That was good. Today we are going to Wawel Castle. We're going to go in about, well, my stage now it's just under an hour. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Flight is tonight. It's at the back of 9, back to Edinburgh by just about 12 o'clock GMT, not GMT, BST. And then that's it, the end of the vlog. So I've got another camera here, I've got a second camera here ready to film stuff for Wawel Castle. I've got the phone, of course, for filming, and it's on a new SD card as well. This is the first time I've used this mini SD card. Hopefully it will work okay. Apart from that, it's time to get on with the day. So that's the castle visited. We're supposed to be going to a kind of horror crystal maze type thing called the Lost Alley, but we decided not to because we couldn't get a booking in time. We have to go to the airport now, so we're preparing ourselves for that and just making sure everything's okay with the room and I'm not missing anything, and then it's a case of making our way to Cracow airport. Probably about 7 o'clock, probably get down there. But we'll get the cases now, get the case sorted, get everything I need for security and things like that sorted and checked. And then it's time to make a trip down the stair to reception. Quick review, because I'm probably not going to be able to film until I get back home now, which will be later tonight. This holiday to Krakow has been a revelation. It's just been great going through here. The city's lovely, the city's beautiful. Things I want to see still, which obviously I've not had a chance to see for one reason or another. So I have enough opportunity to come back. But certainly this part of Krakow is lovely, the village is fine. There is obviously more modern developments that is, further in. But here it's certainly been brilliant, it's certainly been a great trip. And I hope I see the people of Poland again soon. Although whether it will be in the next couple of years, different matter, I don't know, but we shall see. Well everybody, that's me back in East Kilbride, back at home, back in my own room. Yeah, the flight was fine. Got delayed by about half an hour, but we got back about 2 o'clock. I've spent most of the day editing the vlog, so this has actually been recorded while I'm at the end of editing the vlog. It's quite good. There's footage there that I am gonna release, I think, separate from this. The fireworks display is one thing I'm definitely going to release. I don't think I'm going to release anything else, to be fair, after this, but certainly what you've seen here is the best of what I did and what I filmed. I hope you enjoyed it. It's something that doesn't come along that often. It's more like a travel vlog than an actual vlog. Next month's vlog could be a little bit more interesting. We'll see what happens here. But what I'll do now is I'll send myself back a day and sign off over in Krakow, I think. Yes, I know. I'll put myself back here. Seems a bit strange, but I thought I'd add this on after I decided to sign off there. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, to my videos. I do a video every Sunday at 7 PM GMT. Next week we have a interesting video, and it certainly will be an interesting one if it's the video subject I want to talk about. But yeah, please subscribe, please tell your friends, find out the links below to all the social media links that are public that you can go to, and until then, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you later.
I am usually referred to as the Master.
Oh, is that so?
Universally.
Something was stolen from the National Space Museum. It was on loan from this HQ. A translucent polyhedron, 8.5 inches in diameter.
Well, that's the Nestine's energy unit. It should never have left this building.
You can go very old and read the Canterbury Ales.